Due to the ongoing crisis in the world right now, a lot of people were wondering whether or not Samsung would delay the launch of the Galaxy Note 20, as well as the Fold 2. But it looks like at Samsung, everything seems to be going according to plans. South Korean publication The Korea Herald reports that the launch of the Galaxy Note 20 and the Fold 2 in August is not affected. The pandemic will not lead Samsung to postpone the Unpacked event in August. But that doesn't mean that it will be a real on-site event. Holding a physical event with thousands of attendees seems unlikely, so measures like an online event are unsurprisingly being considered. But nothing is etched in stone right now, which means some sort of a delay could come into play in the end. With the Far Eastern country entering a national lockdown on April 1st until further notice, Samsung may be forced to postpone the actual release of the Note 20 and Fold 2, even if their August announcements remain on schedule. So there are still many question marks, since the situation is quite worse in the US. There are rumors that Apple could delay the iPhone 12 launch from September to December. But the good news is for Samsung Atlas there won't be any launch delays, at least as things stand right now. So at the moment, foldable smartphones are really expensive. Samsung's Galaxy Fold, which was one of the first foldable phones to come out in 2019, had a starting price of $1,980, which kept a lot of people away. But it looks like the second generation of the Fold, the Galaxy Fold 2, might be a little more affordable, or I might say will be a little less expensive. Sammobile is reporting that Samsung will introduce a 256GB variant of the Fold 2 in order to cut the cost. So this would leave the Fold 2 at a lower starting price point than the original Fold. The Galaxy Fold started at 512GB of memory, which likely contributed to its $2,000 price tag, and reducing that in half would likely result in a lower cost. This is great news considering how expensive current foldable phones are. Reducing the storage in half to 256GB probably wouldn't be a huge deal for many buyers. After all, many smartphones out there top a 256GB storage, so the majority of people certainly won't feel limited. And lower prices are absolutely necessary at this point. I mean, with recession setting in across the globe, I wonder how many buyers will willingly shell out even $1,500 this time around. All the mobile manufacturers, particularly Apple and Samsung, will have to set realistic prices if they wish to rekindle the hopes of revival and do serious numbers in the mobile market. So the Galaxy Tab S20 is going to be the new flagship tablet from Samsung that's going to succeed the Galaxy Tab S6. Even though the name isn't official yet, but seeing as how Samsung has changed the branding for its flagship devices this year, there's also a good chance that it may end up being called the Galaxy Tab S20. Anyway, we have some details about this new tablet courtesy of Sammobile. Apparently Samsung will offer two variants, and these are going to be the display sizes. It's great to see that Samsung has finally considered increasing the display sizes. Customers have long been asking for it, even though the 10.5 display on the Tab S6 is great, but it's not as big as the iPad Pro's 12.9 display. So people will surely appreciate the increase in size. That said, do let me know your thoughts down in the comments, and as always,